Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Ridco. We're going to be continuing our Disney excursion of their awesome early licensed games with Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. We'll go with Chip. So, apparently there's a plot to this game. I didn't remember that. Okay, so the basic mechanics of this game are you can pick up things. Those apples are heavy and weigh you down. But you basically pick up boxes and throw them at enemies. Jump, avoid things, and collect those little flower icons. I don't actually remember exactly what they do. I believe if you get enough, you get some kind of bonus. But, I mean, so it's a pretty standard, pretty standard platformer for the time. Oh. So Zipper is invincibility, which is neat. Not sure how you get those. So there's different kinds of blocks. These ones are reusable, but they can't actually be fully thrown. Oops. I just picked up an acorn, which is the health upgrade. And then totally whiffed on that. That was really close. Okay. This is gonna lead into the first boss. I'm desperately looking for health ups right now. Because while I'm pretty sure I'll be okay, I don't fully trust myself, and or I'm pretty sure that this game is... I remember the game being challenging, but the recent, like, it doesn't seem like it should be. There we go. Health up. Right before the boss. Perfect. Okay. So, occasionally, you'll run into those. The first boss is pretty much just dodge these little lightning bolts. Every single boss just takes 5 hits, and you almost always get this reusable orb from it. So now Gadget's been kidnapped. So this is where it gets kind of neat. You have kind of an overworld map where you can go through. We are going to take the most direct route, mostly for the sake of my sanity. Because I think 100%ing this game would probably take a while. By the way, the maps, or what the map shows there, is not the end of the game. So there's still like 2 more stages, or 3 more stages afterwards. So this is like a restaurant or a kitchen. I will say I absolutely love the level designs in this. They are like really great, and the like little the different set pieces that you get with stuff like this, or the interaction with the, you know, the different things with power lines or the faucets here, or I believe there's stoves coming out, stuff like that. Like, for an NES game, the graphics are great. The oops. Oh, good. There's a lot of, like I said, a lot of creativity in the background here. You know, like in this case, jumping on stove knobs. I'm not sure what that P means, but we'll take it. The enemies are kind of weird. I'm pretty sure a lot of them are stuff that was pulled from the cartoon. It's a long time since I've seen any Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers, and I do not remember much of it, but yeah. Three... 5. I believe if you get enough stars, you get a 1-up. Okay, this is the... I'm not sure if it's a toy shop or a toy factory or what. It's the toy-themed level. We're gonna just avoid that. I'm having a heck of a time actually hitting them. Creepy Jack in the Boxes. I don't believe those guys can actually be killed. So when you hit them, they spin. Okay. I once again am in need of health. That seems to be a constant thing. Totally meant to do that. Just looking for health there. Weird. Oops, those guys apparently take 2 hits. Good to know. So when you die, you do start at the beginning of the level, on single player at least. I know in 2-player, it's actually more... Oh, figures. Okay, so there's these giant switches. that'll either go on or off, and you basically just want to keep them off. Okay, little vertical section here, whoops. And apparently a whole row of boxes. Okay. And this should be the boss. You can catch the red balls, which is really neat. But you have to be careful because if it hits you... Basically, if you don't hit the right angle, it stuns you. Okay. Gadget left a boat to get across the water in Zone E. Okay. Oopsies, that's not what we wanted to do. This is a totally optional stage. Well, I guess we're doing it. So this is like a rural area. Some more one-ups. Oops. I'm just gonna take my time here and rely on crouching boxes to get through so I don't have to worry about hitting them. This pile looks like there might be something buried under it. Aha! Those things that I still don't know what they do. That is a one-up. Okay, so we want to do this. Make sure we don't scroll the screen anymore because you can't go backwards. I'm guessing this is the boat. Okay. That seems kind of random, but okay. This part I don't remember. I may not have done this stage because it's, you know, not a direct route. But it does appear that... So this is actually really neat. The fact that there is like a melee weapon just thrown in. Which it looks like it was mainly there to, you know, clear out those bricks, but still neat. The seemingly mandatory ant lions from pretty much every game around this time. Okay. Well, that is a really obnoxious boss. Okay. At least we get to start at the boss. This is actually really tricky. Oh, okay. So he's not shooting randomly. Okay. Watch out for the pipes in Zone F. They change size. Okay. So, you can see we are starting to get into a little bit of repeated stuff. You know, the iron balls have been used twice now. We had boxes, the jumping boxes in a couple stages. There's another one of the chickens randomly. I'm really not sure what the connection with some of these are, like if there's a reason for it. But, oh well. This looks like it's gonna be fun. Oh god. Everyone's favorite NES puzzle type, the moving blocks. This is really, really obnoxious. Oh, the boxes stay. This is frustrating. I'm gonna do a quick safety save for that reason. I don't want to lose all my lives on this part. It's a really dumb little platforming section. I mean, it's probably not as bad as I thought it was, but figures. For that section, yeah, we're taking the one up. Oh, no boss. Nice. Nice, 2 1-ups. Good work, team. You're almost at the casino. Okay. So, G is the casino. So we're gonna go ahead and pursue this. So these guys are kind of weird in that they jump when you get close. Which makes them really obnoxious. Apparently there's lots of triggers for them jumping. Whatever. Rhino football players randomly. I'm still not sure what the P is. Looked like a pepper shaker. Apparently throwing a block off the screen is a bad idea. Antlions love casinos. Okay, so now we're up on the fluorescent lights above the floor, which is, again, really neat. Okay. One up. Okay. This is not obnoxious at all. Okay, at least it's something that's fairly... It's always a fun trick with bosses in NES games of figuring out whether they follow a pattern or whether they direct their attacks based on the way you move. So this is totally... Okay. So we've saved Gadget, and now we're going after Fat Cat, who is apparently... Ah, psych. He's just in a different area. They didn't have enough room on the map. Okay. Everyone's favorite required NES level. The sewers. Which is full of instant death pits, obnoxious jumps where you hit your head, apparently some flying squirrels for reasons. I always think of flying squirrels when I think of the sewers. I know the flying squirrels are actually from a level that we did not do. I'm gonna do a quick save state just in case. Okay, so I think this block here is here so that we can do this. Aha. Neat. Puzzling good. In the words of Carl Sagan. The streamer, not the physicist. Well, I guess technically he's a... No, he's not a physicist. He's a... Anyway. For those of you who did not get that joke, there's a streamer who goes by the name Carl Sagan 42. He is basically... Okay, we're gonna actually do this. Yeah, he is the... he does like Mario Maker and Yoshi's Island, so he's one of the guys that I like to watch occasionally. But he is like a microbiologist, immunologist, something like that. He just got his PhD, so yeah. Not a physicist though. Okay, so I don't, you know what, I'm gonna stop and double check this one. Because I would really like some health. Oh, good. So if I'm remembering right, this level also does not have a boss. Because it is a really challenging level, and they tend not to do the... Like, for the longer and more challenging levels, there's no bosses. Which is neat. I'm not opposed to that. Okay, so we've seen a couple times now, one of the issues the game tends to have revolves around the top of the screen. Things tend to just kind of disappear. Okay, so that was an end. So it looks like the top center is always a 1-up. Ooh. Okay. So, Zone I is another, like, diner-looking place. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay. So apparently we can't hit those guys with boxes. Good to know. The fans are going to literally blow on us and be really obnoxious. Saw a 1-up. Weird. Must be like an angle thing or something. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Okay, that one was really obnoxious. These guys are really hard to jump over too. I really don't like them. So, just to be clear, there's not like a thing with direct lines with the fan. It's like an entire zone of the screen. That was terrible. I'm not sure. I think this might be supposed to be like an office or something. Some phones and some lamps. Hey, haven't seen Zipper in a while. I'm okay with this. Those thumbtacks are really, really sensitive. Okay. Gotcha. I understand now. 3, 5, 4... 3, sir! I keep going to take a drink of water when I beat the stage. Okay, so this is the end. It is full of conveyor belts, hard jumps, tough enemies. You know, all of everyone's favorite things. And apparently weasels with plunger guns. Because Disney. Apparently, axes are okay. Battle axes are okay, but, you know, guns would be a bit much. Even if they shot giant cartoonish bullets or something. Oh, 90s programming. Guessing? Nope, nothing over there. That surprises me a little. Okay. And this is the last boss. Wow. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm not gonna go back to it every time. I just want to have it there in case I need it. Oh my gosh. These hitboxes are really intense there. Okay. I think that's it. So, that was Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers for NES. There was actually a sequel also. I'm not as familiar with that one, so I probably won't be doing it. But it's similar to the DuckTales sequel, but but this game was really actually good. It has good platforming. It has a lot of, the controls are good. It's somewhat challenging, but not overly so. The graphics, except for these little cutscene things, are great. The music is great all the way through. Yeah, it's just a fun, quick little game as far as platformers go, and I would highly recommend checking it out as far as these Disney titles go. So, if you're enjoying this, if you enjoyed this video, check out the other content on my channel. Give me a like, subscribe. Leave any questions or suggestions you might have in the comments, and as always, have a good one.